Has anyone realized by now that Dr. Evanly is a hot mess? She's a hot mess. She is a hot mess. Guys, go ahead and like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. So guys, Dr. Quintessa sat down with her husband discussing what happened between she and Dr. Evanly. Can you imagine Dr. Evanly having the audacity to tell anyone for that fact, their mama? I cannot begin to understand why Dr. Evanly does some of the things that she does. And I noticed that in this episode that aired, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before, not the Sunday before either, so 2 Sundays ago, because we didn't have an episode last week. We had one this week and they skipped over the holiday. But I noticed that these ladies are not holding Dr. Evanly accountable anymore, especially Toya, who used to be the voice of reason and normally calls out anyone. She is not doing that this year. For some reason, it seems like she and Dr. Evanly have become friends. It is now the end of the show, and we realize that Dr. Evanly speaks kind of highly of Toya. So somewhere or the other, Toya is on her good side, and she is loving her some Miss Toya. So Dr. Quintessa was discussing with her husband that Dr. Evanly told her about her mother. You know, she told her, I believe, to F her mother or something. No, she said, your mama. So Dr. Quintessa said, are you talking about my mother that died in 2010 from breast cancer? And she said, you know, F her, whatever the hell she said, something to that fact. Like, listen, I don't even understand how Dr. Evanly gets away with these things. Like, what I can say about that is she is very brave to do and say the things that she says. I know that she is a voice of the show and face of the show. She brings the drama. I kind of wonder though, what does her patients say about this? Like, how do they feel about this? How do they feel about their dentists saying these things to people? Like, does she lose money over this? Does she lose patients over this? Like, what is really going on at Dr. Evanly's dental practice? We cannot say medical practice because she is not a medical doctor. I mean, medical doctor. She's a doctor in dentistry, but everyone wants to be called a doctor so bad. They want to be called doctor, and I mean, of course, she's a doctor. We already call her Dr. Evanly, but for some strange reason, they want to be called or be seen as a doctor of some sort. So let me show my earrings, honey. They want to be seen as a doctor of some sort. Yes, so yeah, doctor. I mean, then she is also discussing the matter of Dr. Quintessa and her husband. She's really still on that, but I mean, of course she would be, because that's a hot topic. I mean, you know, that's what else is she gonna come at Quintessa about? You know what I'm saying? Say, girl, you're skinny. Oh yeah, actually she did mention something about her weight and why is she so skinny and blah 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 blah. She did mention that, but I don't know what is going on with Dr. Evanly. I don't know, but she's still calling Dr. Evanly's husband an abuser and all that stuff. So Dr. Quintessa was telling him that the reason why Dr. Evanly calls him an abuser is because whenever they argue, he's always like walking away and stuff like that. So to Dr. Evanly, I guess that's rude, but a lot of men do that. A lot of men do walk away from stuff like that. So I don't understand what Dr. Everly is saying and what she's coming at. So that's kind of crazy, kind of weird. Evanly is not easy at all. She's not easy at all. Evanly is on one of her blogs talking about how much she's saying that she likes Scott and all these things. And I think the reason why she's saying that is because I think Scott or Quintessa on this past Sunday's episode was saying, I thought she liked me, or blah blah blah. So I think Evelyn must have seen that in that whatever, and she was like replying and saying, I like Scott, and I'll never talk about Scott again. And she's like, anything I said about you, she's trying to clean it up, honey. She said, anything I said about you, your wife is the one who told me so. Your wife is the one that told me so. Emily is trying to make it seem like whatever she said is supposed to be right because the wife said that to her. Remember, Heavenly and Quintessa were good friends. They were close friends like she and Jackie are. So are you basically telling me that whatever little secrets or conversations that she and Jackie have held, if she and Jackie was to fall out, she will be revealing those secrets? Because that's basically what she's saying. She's making it seem like Quintessa didn't go out telling anyone this information. Quintessa, as a friend, as a good friend, as a good girlfriend, we confide in our girlfriends all the time. And Quintessa confided in Everly. But once Everly and Quintessa broke up, Quintessa comes and spilled the beans on everything and gonna say to Quintessa's husband, Quintessa was the one who told me this. That doesn't make it right. What do you think Dr. Whatever his name is gonna do? Like, what is he gonna do? Cuss out his wife? At the end of the day, it seems to me like they have remained strong. They have a tight unit. They're two doctors, and they're not gonna let the things that you have said about their marriage causes them to break up their family. Dr. Evanly, come on now. I was about to say something else just now. Dr. Evanly's a hot mess, for real. Oh yeah, guys, what Evanly is doing, right? Basically saying, this is what Quintessa have told her. It's the same thing that Sweet Tea did. She confided in Sweet Tea when she just met Sweet Tea and was trying to bring Sweet Tea to the show by telling Sweet Tea, like, I think my husband did this, and I think my husband might have cheated on me allegedly and stuff. And I believe Mariah when she said this, and I thought she was gonna bring out the receipts and stuff. Now when she and Dr. Quintessa oh my God, sorry guys. when she and Dr. Now when she and now when Dr. Heavenly and Sweet Tea have now broken up, now, and Sweet Tea saying, well, these are the things that you have told me. Now she's saying she didn't tell Sweet Tea these things, but obviously she have told Sweet Tea these things. It's the same thing that she has done to Sweet Tea, to Quintessa, that Sweet Tea is doing to her. But how come when Sweet Tea says, these are the things you have told me, nobody wants to believe it, and everybody wants to now come down on Sweet Tea? And I don't really like the way how Toya is being this year. It's almost like, now me and Heavenly are good. So, I'm gonna be on Heavenly's side, and all these sweet stuff. Like, that's not even cool. But, you know, whatever. That's not cool at all. Heavenly's a hot, hot mess. So, guys, I just got done watching Binge Worthy, and they're talking about the good Karen not being at the Real Housewife of Atlanta. Potomac. Housewives of Potomac. She won't be there for the reunion. Like, who cares? Like, seriously, guys, I don't even understand why everybody is so worked up about Karen not being at the Real Housewife of Potomac's thing. Like, everybody should know, like, seriously, this is a serious matter. This is nothing funny. There's nothing funny about the justice system. Karen opting to go to rehab, which her lawyer probably told her to do, is a good move. And we don't know everything that is happening behind closed doors. We don't know the full detail why Karen is not or is not going to be at the reunion. But if we have enough sense, we would know the real story as to why Karen will not be at the reunion. Like, come on now, guys. I cannot even come to like, I don't understand why the people that are complaining, like the binge worthy guy, I cannot even begin to understand why he doesn't understand that. And forgive me, guys, for coming to you guys while I'm doing my makeup, because I haven't been posting enough videos because I've been really busy. But I've been watching the shows. Like, I love Potomac. I have it on my DVR. Sometimes I don't get to watch it live, but I do go back and watch it because I actually have it on my DVR. So forgive me for coming to you guys while I am doing my makeup, but this is good for me while I'm sitting here. I can talk to you guys about this. I think it's really, like, not thoughtful for the people that are talking about her and thinking that, oh, she should be there and all this foolishness. They don't even know if this lady was sentenced to be at home. They don't know this. Maybe she's sentenced to be at home. Maybe she's on house arrest or whatever. Maybe she really cannot be there. And who would want to be there after a sentencing or after those videos were leaked by the justice system of her saying stuff that she really shouldn't have been saying on camera? Now, we know that she was drunk, so, you know, she was under arrest, meaning that she should not have been talking. She should not have been saying the things that she was saying on the camera, talking about Andy and she's the grand dame and all these other stuff. Oh my gosh, she incriminated herself so much. It's really sad. I feel terrible for her. It's just pretty sad. And people are fans are calling for the Grand Dame's exit from the show. Like, who are these fans? You couldn't really be fans if you're calling for the Grand Dame, the star of the show, to be excluded from the show. And why would Karen want to show up to the show anyways in this heat, in this environment? Who wants to show up at the show? Who in their right mind would even show up at the Bravo show? All the heat would be on her. First of all, let me tell y'all something. I heard Miss Wendy Osafar, or whatever her name is, mention something saying that if Karen is found guilty, she's going to have to reevaluate their friendship or whatever. First of all, Miss Wendy, if that's your thought or whatever, because your friend was found drinking and driving and almost killed herself, she didn't kill anyone. Yes, it's not good. It's not a good thing. And I talk to my kids about that. Like, don't drink and drive. Don't do nothing and drive that you're not supposed to do. So, yes. But you don't just stop talking to your friend, especially the friend that brought you to the show, ma'am. Especially when everyone was turning against you. The Grand Dame was the one who had your back. Like, I don't know how I'm going to evaluate our friendship on the show if next season or this reunion I see you guys turn against the Grand Dame. Well, good for you guys. You won't have Karen to be talking about. Karen's business won't be distracting y'all. So you guys are just going to have to turn to yourself, y'all's problem. Let me see. Karen, not Karen. Mia. Miss Mia will have to be talking about her and her boyfriend that left her, obviously. Talking about her husband that she's been disrespecting. How many boyfriends she got. Oh, insecure she is. What else? Yeah, you're gonna have to be talking about that. Talk about who is your baby daddies. Who are your baby daddies? Because you said you have baby daddies, but then you came back saying something about you gotta put family first and your kid's dad and whatever. So did you do a paternity test, ma'am? We need to know that. Did you do a paternity test? So what? Anchor, whatever his name is, he's not the father? Is that why he left you? Because technically that guy didn't want you in the first place. He did not want you. Well, I don't know if we all know that, but he did not want you. And let's see, Miss, what's her name? I forgot her damn name. The messy one, Giselle. So Giselle will have nothing to talk about. They can't really talk about the Grand Dame that much because the Grand Dame won't be there. Okay, let's see what Miss Giselle going to talk about. Miss Giselle going to have to talk about her kids that Mia was talking about. That's what she's going to have to talk about. Let's see, the other girls, the new girls, I don't know what they will be talking about. Jacqueline going to have to talk about, no, not Jacqueline. The lady that's talking to the boy from LA that doesn't sleep with her. So we want to know about your divorce. Has it been finalized? Are you now sleeping with your boyfriend, your Christian boyfriend, from Christian Mingle? Well, he's not from Christian Mingle. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? What is the goings on with you, Miss Thing? What's your business? Did you finalize your divorce? Are you still with your boyfriend? Because by now you probably left him. I don't know. Or he left you either. I don't know. Because he been competing and acting like a little girl. I don't know if he's a virgin. But I don't know if he's having... I don't know what he's doing. Let me tell y'all something. There will be no Karen there for them to distract all their energy to and their life and whatever has been going on. They won't be on. Karen cannot talk about what is going on in her life. Point blank. That's all it is. She cannot talk about it. This is serious stuff. And how is Bravo going to fire Miss Grand Dame if they haven't fired Teresa from the new Real Housewives of New Jersey? She's still over. Is that show even still on? I haven't watched that show in a long time. But if they haven't fired her and her husband, ex-husband, why are they going to fire Miss Karen, the Grand Dame? First of all, you guys are haters. You guys just want to go at it at anybody that's doing good on the show and stuff. You guys just always want to come at them. Like, seriously. Like, come on. Give me a break. Give Miss Grand Dame a break. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. She is a star. She will be back when she's back. She has to go on vacation to the rehab. It looks good to the justice system that she is taking the justice system seriously. She has decided to go to rehab instead of going to the Real Housewife of New Jersey reunion. She can go wherever she wants to go. First of all, she know that you guys don't even have her back because you guys have been talking mess about her on the good TV show, from Giselle to Mia to Jacqueline, the other girls, all the new girls. All y'all are not friends. Wendy Asafa, you surprised me most of all because she brought you on the show. You guys are not friends at all. Please like the video, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. I thank you all so much for sticking it out with me for this long. I like to bring you guys these things, but Like a lot of times when I don't break, like for instance, if I didn't come to you guys while I have to do my makeup anyways, I wouldn't even like be this whatever. Like I really love to come to you guys when it's happening, when it's hot on my head, when it's hot on my tongue, when it's ticking me like crazy. Like that's when I really, really, really want to come to you guys. So I thank y'all so much for watching. Go Karen. We have to be behind Karen's back. Hopefully she learns from this. Karen, please don't drink and drive. Drinking is not good for you anyways, honey. We're happy that you're safe. Please don't drink and drive. You could have killed someone, Karen. And if you had killed someone, that would be it, honey. You'll be in prison for a long, long time. Please don't drink and drive. Please don't drink and drive, guys. It's not good. Don't smoke and drive. I mean, weed. Nothing where you're under the influence. If you're tired, don't sleep and drive if you're feeling tired, because that's almost like drinking and driving too. It's not a good feeling. So yes guys, please like the video. Thank y'all so much for watching, and if you watched this far, please drop a pink heart. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget, today is Sunday, so check out Potomac on Bravo at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, which is California time, I think. Like California time, West Coast, is 5 o'clock for us. And right after that, we have Married to Medicine coming on, which comes on 6 Pacific, California time, if this is Pacific, and 9 o'clock Eastern. Love those two shows. Please watch. Real Housewives of Atlanta will be coming on sometime in February, I think. I don't know if I can. I don't care. I really don't care at this point. My favorites are not on there. I think Portia she doesn't work. She doesn't do anything. I don't know what Phaedra is going to do. She's going to have to try to keep the show together and all that stuff. I don't know, child, but nobody's on. That's why it's taking so long to come back on, really, because I don't know what this show is going to be like. I think once they fired Kenya, they realized that they have done something wrong and it was not a good move. I think they realized that the girls that are left on there not doing crap. That's why they had to bring in Phaedra to probably try to keep the show afloat. But I can tell that Portia alone is not going to carry that show at all. Portia is not going to carry that show at all. What's her name? Her sidekick friend, I forgot her name, with that's married to the African guy that just received an apple or a peach. She is boring, really. Whatever. First of all, no. I don't care how much she and Portia is friends. Sometimes they're not going to carry the show. Nobody wants to see them shaking their butts and stuff. That's not a Real Housewife, whatever. The new ladies, I don't have a... Listen, let me tell y'all something. I don't think the show is going to be good, but that's just my personal opinion. Yeah, I don't think the show is going to be good. So I think that's why they realized that whatever they did with Kenya, by dropping Kenya, they have to go back on it, and they're going to have to bring her back. And that's why they're saying that she's still there. They've made a huge mistake firing a lot of people that they have fired, including Marlo, Kenya. Kenya is still there. Technically, they say she's still hired. I forgot who else. Yeah, they made a huge mistake by letting almost everyone go. That's kind of stupid. So anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.